a single penny to access these 5.18 crore resources. Now, about these resources type, what we have discussed, this is 5.18 resources. There are 3 crore 81 lakhs articles, 74 lakhs plus newspaper articles. You will be able to find books in PDF format near about 67 lakhs plus. There are reports also of 12 lakhs 28,000, notes of 11 lakhs plus. There are, the students who are from law background, they can find various laws. It's near about 8 lakhs. Law judgment are 8 lakhs plus. Thesis are there. It's more than 7 lakhs. Technical reports are there, more than 7 lakhs. Historical records are there, more than 5 lakhs. And video lectures you can find more than 4 lakhs. Okay, so there are various types of resources which are available. Suppose, I am not able to get one topic with the help of books or articles. So I can get another resources like video lecture. Through video lecture, my doubts or my, the problem part will be cleared. So these type of resources can help you a lot. Who is this for? That means, who are the users of NDLI? It can be used by anyone who wish to use it. Starting from the school children, we are talking on, about engineering colleges or management colleges only. No, it's not like that. So the school children who are reading in class 10, 12, they can also learn from NDLI side. And even the students who are in class 1, class 2, class 3, that means if you are having your brothers or your sisters, they can also use this platform. So the school students can use this platform, college students can use this platform, professionals, they can use the platform, academicians like us, there are various faculties over here, when faculties or researchers can use this platform, entrepreneurs, edupreneurs, they can use the platform, lifelong learner, that means anyone who wish to learn, they can use this platform. Okay. Now, this is the most important part which you should focus, you should know about how to access NDLI. Now, there are two options. You can access via mobile app or you can access via browser-based application. First, we will discuss about browser-based application, then we will discuss about mobile app. Now, come to the next part. Yes. All of you know about National Digital Library of India. What you will have to do, you will have to Google it. Just type National Digital Library of India as we have typed over here at Google. And you will find one URL, the first URL which will come, that is https ndl.iitkgp.ac.in. This is the website of National Digital Library. Okay, so visit the website and you will be able to find your ultimate destination, that is National Digital Library of India. Now here, think about any computer science student over here. He or she wish to search, Java programming. Now she or he will type Java programming over here. Now, when she will type Java programming and enter the search button, then he or she will get this type of result, Go to the left hand side of this, PPT, that you will find there are a refined search result. I have already mentioned that there are some open result, near about 5 crore plus open result are there. So, among these 5 crore result, I have selected only open result. And we can find there are 26,863 results. That means you can get 26,863 material on this particular topic, that is Java programming. So you can choose any topic and read yourself. So this is about any computer science student. Now think about any mechanical student. He is searching engineering mechanics. Now there is a difference between my previous searching and current searching. Now, just know, see it very minutely that I have given double inverted comma or double quote over here. Previously, I didn't give it. Now, why did I give in double inverted comma or double quote? What does it actually mean? And here I have given double quote. It means when we put double quote, all the result related to the engineering mechanics together will come. Otherwise, result may come with engineering or with mechanics. So I repeat, when we put double quote, all the result related to the word, double word will come. Otherwise, result may come with, one word, like, here you can get result like fluid mechanics or marine engineering, like that. So we need to clear our searches properly with double quotes. Now again here, I have chosen few books or authors, like here I have chosen Dixit US. Now you can see that there are 87 results on engineering mechanics. So as I have refined my searches, that I have selected particular author like Dixit US, so there are total 87 results. Okay, so moving forward to the next slide. Yes, this is from our department. Suppose one student from MBA department wish to search human resource management topic, and this is a case study. Now I have selected over here case study. I wish to search case study. Now I have refined my searches as a case study. So here result 37 case study has come. So whenever we are searching anything, if we wish to search any video lecture, we will get a video lecture. If we wish to search any materials, we will get a materials. If we wish to search any case study, we will get the case study. Okay, moving forward to the video lectures. Okay, here I have typed organizational behavior and I wish to search video lectures. Now here right hand side I will have to select the content type of video. So now the result has come of video lectures. Now subject is organizational behavior. The video lectures related to organizational behavior has come. Okay, so this is about MBA paper and this is about one engineering paper. So I have given many examples related to various fields like engineering, like literature, like language. So this is about plumbing and this is about English literature. This is about modern India. Financial accounting, the students who are from finance background, if they wish to find any kind of materials related to financial accounting, they can find it. This is financial accounting. This is pharmaceutical analysis. The students who are from B.Pharm or D.Pharm background or pharmaceutical background, they can also find their ebooks over here. Remedial biology, biotechnology. Yeah, I was discussing about this part. If you are having your brothers or sisters or any kids at your home, even you can find some poems for them. There is a poems, for class 1 to 4 level students. Okay. There are NEET classes also. The students who are taking preparation for their NEET exam, they can also take preparation from National Digital Library of India. JEE main preparation part also there. Okay, thank you so much. This is from my side. For the next part, I will like to request Gunjan sir. Gunjan sir, are you there?
Yes.
Gunjan sir will continue with the next part. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Professor Suprabhat Basu, for giving such kind of informative and interesting, mind-gazing lectures over these overview of introductory part of the NDLI. Now I'm just going to take part of this remaining part of these slides. Just a moment.
Sir, should I change the slides or you will change slides?
Okay, if you wish, you can also change slide. No problem.
So ask me, sir. I will change it. Okay, accordingly. If you wish to share your screen, then I'm
trying.
Okay.
I'm trying first to share my screen. Let me see.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
A lot of
okay, sir.
Technical problems. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, is it visible? My screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. So you have already learned, all the participants, you have already just learned about the overview of NDLI and what is the purpose and objective of this NDLI and what type of benefits and the features you can get out of this particular portal. This is really a good kind of educational initiative of Kharagpur IIT that I have already told you in the beginning. Now, taking cue from Professor Suprabhat Basu, I would like to just linger my lectures on the topics that I am showing you. Here, you have already learned and heard that how we can find any particular material. It may be any article, it may be any books, it may be any notes or video lectures, whatever it is. There, we see there are a lot of important features that is being offered by this portal. That is one of the very important kind of feature that we get here is the refinement. So refinement means that you see probably on the left hand side here the refining browse results is being shown. Here you see that access restrictions are given, then subject category, then educational level, then file format, then language, and then learning resource type and content types. That means these are nothing but simply different levels of refinement. So that if you wish to have a particular material, you did not search very vigorously. Rather, you can just go for this refinement section and you can simply refine out your searching mode and automatically you can get the materials visible in front of you. Now, this is a very important, this is the very beginning, the starting screen of the NDLI. That means if you start and give this URL, then automatically this screen will come. Here from you have to register yourself, or if you have already become a registered member of this portal, then you can log in to the system by issuing your login credentials. That means your email ID and the password. After that, if you suppose that you would like to study any particular topic in a particular domain, like suppose that I have chosen or you are choosing an engineering domain, then you see these are the different topics enlisted out of this engineering domain. Starting from the top, you see there are the common subjects. Here you can get all the different types of subjects. Then there is the aerospace engineering topic, then architecture topic, then chemical engineering topics, then civil engineering topics, then computer science topics, and followed by others like electrical engineering, electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, and mining engineering. So just see now that how diversified platform you are getting here in the NDLI, so that you can very easily get access to any type of branches of engineering section. Now suppose that if you have chosen the computer science and engineering category, then you can see that under this category there are a number of such subcategories are formed. Like here you can get the different items like presentations. Here if you click on that presentations, then whatever presentations are stored into these repositories, then they will all be displayed and you can choose one of this particular one and start visualizing that presentations. Similarly, there are the video lectures categories. Here you can still click on the video lectures and you can get the different notes. Even also here you see that different notes are available from the MIT courseware that you can be also able to avail from this particular section. Then under the video lecture sections, you can see the different web courses are there and NPTEL courses. These courses are very significant because probably you have learned some courses under the MOOCs and the SWAM, like this tab if you follow, that SWAM and UGC MOOCs. So that if you just start this course and complete the course, then automatically you can get your certificate after giving exam. That means at the end of that course, you will be evaluated and you will be awarded a certificate. Now, similarly, you can have the video lectures like spoken tutorials. Here also you can have so many different tutorials